Hi guys, I'm Maria. Today we're going to be doing some hand washing. If you guys live in a remote area or rural area where a sink is not nearby, that is a-okay. You can still wash your hands. You just need a couple supplies. You need a big bucket like this, and maybe a smaller bucket or container that you guys have. You need some soap, and you need a rag or a towel or a shirt that's clean that you guys can dry your hands with, okay? So we're first going to go to our water reserve and fill up our bucket with clean water. Okay, that should be good. You want to get as much water as you're able to. And now we're going to walk all the way to our hand washing station. Lost some water on the way, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do is fill up our empty bucket with clean water also, just to have that on the side. So before we start washing our hands, I want to show you guys how germs quickly spread and how they're on every surface because they're completely invincible. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to roll up our sleeves before we start doing anything. Make sure our sleeves are out of the way, and if you guys have any bracelets on, you want to take off your bracelets and put them to the side because germs can hide in the bracelets. They're always in your bracelets, and we got to wash our wrists too. It's very important that a lot of people kind of forget about. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how germs spread. And since germs are invincible, I'm going to use glitter. So I have purple glitter right here, and I'm going to put the germs on a surface like that. And if I were to be outside and just kind of touched it and walked away, so many germs just got in my hand just from doing that. So the amount of things you guys touch throughout the day sticks to your hands until you wash them. So what I'm going to do is cover my hands in all the germs like that. So if I were to touch my face, rub my eye, something like that, the germs will get in those areas and it can get you sick. So it's very important to wash your hands as often as you can. So we're gonna go to our washing station. So these are both clean. I know there's some stuff in it, but it's hard not to get stuff in your clean water, but that is okay. What we're gonna do is first get our hands wet, like that, in our small bucket. Then we're gonna get our soap. And I'm going to cover my hands all around with the soap, like this. So once you get every surface of your hand covered in soap, you can start washing. You're going to start doing this. Next, you're gonna get under your fingernails. You're gonna go like this in your palm. then in your other palm. Make sure you can go under your fingernails, you can go like this and clean. Gonna get your thumbs really good by doing this. And get your wrists. Like that. So now that your hands are completely washed, we're gonna rinse. And when we rinse, we're gonna be rinsing downwards so the germs fall off your hands rather than going back up your arms. So we're just gonna kind of lean the bucket like this. Okay, now that our hands are rinsed completely, you're gonna go and grab your towel, rag, shirt, whatever you guys have to dry them. And when you dry, you wanna make sure you're also drying downward. And you wanna make sure you're using different sides of the towel when you're drying. So you're not spreading around the same stuff you just cleaned. And you wanna make sure they're completely dry, otherwise they're not completely clean if they're not completely dry. So as you guys can see, that is how we clean our hands. You can see that there's no more glitter on our hands. There's a couple spots, but germs are always there. So it's just important to be mindful. Wash your hands very often. And Tiffany is now going to show you guys how to wash your hands in a more timely fashion so you guys know how long to wash your hands for, and this is kind of how to wash your hands and how germs are always around. Don't touch your face. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and everyone take care.